I'm Corey Martinez, I'm 35 years old, and I live in Nashville, Tennessee. I pretty much picked Pete because I knew that we were going to work together really well.
My name's Peter Adam and I'm from Belfast in Northern Ireland. Corey and I have quite a long history. His first trip overseas back in 2000, I was there with him, filming him, and I filmed him almost every year since.
The whole thing actually makes sense, I guess, for me. I am more of like a video part kind of rider versus like an actual contest rider.
He came on the scene strong, 2 decades ago, and he puts out progressive video part after progressive video part after progressive video part. It's been his main focus in his riding career, video sections, so this is perfect for a person like him. He's definitely the veteran out of the lot. I like to say the most experienced. At this stage, he knows exactly what he needs to do to have a well-rounded video section.
8 out of 10 times that I go and try and film something, it's the first time I'm trying it. It's like trying a combo or like a trick that I've never done, but it's a perfect setup for it. So it's like I'm taking that idea and that thought to the spot and like, I wonder if this is possible. Let's try it. Let's see what happens.
With us living on opposite sides of the Atlantic, I think it did focus us a lot more. So we'd go on a 3-week trip, and it was like, that's what we did. That's all we did on that 3 weeks, film for this section. I think it was the first day of the first trip, first spot, Corey tried this crazy backwards rail up against a wall. Front peg slipped off, hit his head off the ground, and I thought that could be it over for our section. But a few days stretching later, we're back on it again.
So it's never easy, but that's part of it. That's part of the project, I guess. So like anytime you're filming a video project, you're always going to have hiccups along the way. Like honestly, like why I enjoy filming, it's like you give yourself a goal, you give yourself ideas for something and working for that. Like the satisfaction of like riding away from a trick or an idea that you have, there's nothing like it. Like this is something that I live for those moments, honestly.
After 2 decades of video domination, his motivation is through the roof. He's like a 19-year-old. When all the elements line up, the weather's good, there's no security, there's no injuries. When he lands a trick that he's trying, it's something really special.
I'm Corey Martinez, and this is my Real BMX video part.
Wow, what more can you say about Corey Martinez? He's a legend in our sport, and you guys are the generation that probably grew up on a lot of Corey Martinez video parts. Give me your thoughts on that video part.
The little kid in me that used to watch Corey Martinez gets to judge him right now, and this is actually insane. I loved how creative they were together. They actually brought us back to Corey when he was riding back in 2001 by showing us that intro of Corey back on the old bike, dressed like he used to, and how it just evolves and shows, the transformation of him as a rider back then to how he is 15 years later.
It's really difficult to put a theme and an artistic twist on a 90-second video part, but they established a theme for the whole video, and I just thought it was one of the most creative themed videos of this whole competition, which says a lot.
That double peg to drop down the stairs, I think that's in Barcelona. That's maybe one of the bigger drops I've ever seen anyone take. He's already on like his 15th video part and he's still one-upping himself. Usually people can keep upping themselves on tricks and stuff, but to be healthier and stronger than ever at 35 and making a part like this, it's just so motivational.
One of my favorite tricks was when he did the overgrind to back over on those seawalls in Barcelona. That completely just threw me for a loop on that one. And it was so solid, full commitment, and you could see it in his face, and that is as real as it can get.
Kind of a game changer trick that no one's even doing is the opposite 180 to over pegs, and then he cab manual 180 out too, just to like stomp on it. Like, I'm so good at this trick, I can control it and manual 180 out. Like,
progression still after 15 years, you know, that's truly amazing.
Well, let's talk a little bit about his banger. What made that so special?
That's paying homage to his square one wide awake nightmare part, which is one of his biggest groundbreaking parts of his career. In that part, his banger was up rail, abubaca to backwards rail. And this one he did up rail, abubaca to switch backwards rail.
It almost turned into a little movie in a way, just knowing how they started it out at the intro and then he finished with a move that completely shows, you know, the evolution of his riding.
350 tries and 3 trips later, that's dedication. And that's what we were talking about, putting in a lot of hard work for a video part, and that's what he did. He put in his heart and soul into this video part, and it shows.
And now for the moment of truth. The winners of the 2018 Real BMX gold medals are Corey Martinez and Peter Adam. Yeah. 2018 X Games Real BMX gold medalists. Corey Martinez, what are you thinking? You're 35 years old. A lot of these guys that were in the competition grew up watching your video parts. What's it like to be standing here right now?
Man, honestly, I'm so stoked. Just to be a part of a video contest with this lineup is mind-blowing. To walk away with something like this, I never would have thought of, so it's truly an honor. So it really is. It's crazy.
And Peter Adam, back-to-back gold medalist, filmer and editor.
Well, I can't believe those words just come out of your mouth. Yeah, crazy. I mean, to get asked back again this year was really special. And then I saw the lineup of the filmers and editors and writers. Yeah, to be standing here with another gold around my neck is unbelievable. Yeah.
So there you have it, the winners of the 2018 X Games Real BMX gold medals right here. Thank you so much for joining us today. Hope you enjoyed it.